Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa, and in this little space of mine, I love to share all things beauty and a little life in between. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing what I consider to have become my signature look, a soft glam makeup look. And so this is a soft glam tutorial, y'all. I promise these videos will get better. So now, a soft glam makeup look, the concept is pretty simple. It's all about elevating and enhancing your natural features. It uses soft applications, soft techniques, and neutral colors, and occasionally like semi-shimmer colors to just give it a little bit of a pizzazz. So if you want to see how I achieve this makeup look and how I just continue to trust the process, child, you keep on watching this video. So we're going to begin with the eyes because I'm an eyes first kind of girl. And with a soft glam makeup look, you want to make sure that your eyebrows are natural as possible. They're not super laminated. You also want to stick to neutral looking eyeshadows, or if you're going to an event, something that isn't too shimmery-ish, has somewhat of like a soft glimmer if you want to add like a little bit of touch of pizzazz. I did use the NYX brow glue to laminate my eyes. I put a generous amount, and while I am waiting for that to dry down, I'm gonna go ahead and move forward with skincare. You can use whatever serums you want. I just urge for you to be mindful of the different types of serums and or moisturizers that you use, because not every serum, not every moisturizer, in my opinion, is created or made to wear underneath makeup. Some of them can have your makeup slipping and sliding or not lasting as long as it could have. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this Lancome Advanced Gentrifique Serum, which is one that I have grown to love, especially for someone in my age range, child. And I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my skin. I am using the Bioma Moisturizing Rich Cream moisturizer. I would typically use my Omega Water Cream by the Inky List, but I am out. I will be picking some up today, but I wanted to go ahead and record this video before I went anywhere today. And because one, skincare first. Without the proper skincare, your makeup is not going to look that great. And it also, makeup application gives the product something to stick to, so helps for your makeup to last longer. And I'm also going to go ahead and line them. What I have been doing lately is I've been using on my lazy days a combination of my Benefit Brow Eye Pencil and my Kosas eyebrow pencil to complete my eyebrows. Now I'm gonna go ahead and line my brows. I'm gonna use this Juvia's Place I Am Magic concealer in the color number 7 to highlight underneath my brow. I like to use this number 7 because I feel like this is one that comes pretty close, like it's not too bright. And for like a soft glam look, I don't like an ultra highlighted brow. Or lately, what I've been liking to use a combination of is like this NARS Soft Matte Creamy Concealer in the color Cafe. I believe these are like the same color, just like an overall just different texture. So to me, that's not like super highlighted. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in. And then now I'm gonna use this translucent, this is definitely like translucent powder by Derma Blend to set the concealer on my lids. Now this setting powder is probably one of the most translucent powders of them all. In my personal experience, like I've seen some setting powders claim to be translucent and like they tend to have like a little bit of like a yellow tint. And so the payoff that you have, like it just doesn't really like set the same or what you were expecting for it to set. But I feel like this is as translucent as it gets. Now we're going to continue on with the eyeshadow, and we want to keep it as neutral as possible. And we're gonna stick. I was really like trying to figure out if I wanted to do the Soft Glam by Anastasia Beverly Hills or the Patrick Ta Major Dimension, but I'm gonna keep it like neutral and go with this Patrick Ta Major Dimension. I don't know, this right here does not let me down. Now, do I want to go cool or neutral? Let's go ahead and go cool, because I have really been into like more cool tones, and I love that this palette offers both options and it's aligned in a way that makes it like extremely easy for you to figure out which one would go next. So we're gonna go ahead and switch it up, but because it's like neutral, it's really not gonna hurt that much. I think I want to move on with like this Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and we're gonna use like similar colors. So this is very similar to what I have in my crease right here already. And shall we always have that like brown at the end? This I think is perfect for like special events. I'm gonna see what I can do with like fixing this. Just a little bit more concealer just to neutralize it. It's me out here being very indecisive right now. And on the end, we're gonna go with this darker brown. And then I've been liking to go into the brown into this coffee shop palette right here. This right here. I don't know, I feel like mixing those two have been giving me like the perfect brown. And now I'm gonna go back into the Soft Glam palette, and I'm gonna go with this color right here. It's like a shimmer gold that isn't really, it's not too, you see how this like a semi sparkle, like, and then I'm gonna use my finger right here. Want to take this and blend it out just a little bit out into that brown and a little bit further up too. I think it'll probably be easier for me to do on this eye. And for any shimmer, you always want to use your finger to blend. You can lay it on as thick as you'd like. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is go back into the brown over here and kind of place that at the center of where my semi glitter and brown meets, and I'm gonna like try my best to blend that out a little bit. What you're trying to get is like just a seamless blend. And sometimes you literally have to continue to go like back and forth. One of the things that I realized is that you won't always, especially me, child, I don't know, maybe a makeup artist who literally does this every day on every type of skin. Like, I'm not always gonna get it right on the first try. And so sometimes I have to reapply, I gotta reblend, I gotta re-add this brown. And it's okay. It is okay. What we are gonna do is go into this black a little bit and just apply it to this very end. Like, you don't want to black it out too much, just enough, and get it a little closer to where you would apply your eyeliner. Real close to, what is that, child? The waterline? But definitely try to keep it as close to that waterline as possible. You'll find a lot of videos, a lot of people that will say they like going with a brown eyeliner, but I'm obsessed with black eyeliner. Nothing else lines like a black eyeliner for me. I don't know, maybe I just haven't gotten it yet. But I'm gonna go ahead, instead of using the Inglot, I'm gonna use this Vivid Rich NYX eyeliner. What color is this in? Always Onyx. I'm gonna use that to line. Just a little bit because I'm trying to keep it soft. And that Inglot, like, you know, it goes on black. So I don't think the Inglot, even though sometimes I just be like bump it and I use it, but I don't think the Inglot is like really gonna give me the soft that I am going for. And because I've left this out, it's not blacking the way that it should be blacking, child. I keep having to break it off. So that I can get a little bit of payoff. Not blacking the way I wanted to trash. So I'm gonna try to go as light-handed as possible, which is gonna be hard because I'm pretty heavy-handed with this Inglot liner. And I've even messed up my eyeshadow in the process. Okay, and so now let's go ahead and get into the foundation. I don't know if I really want to like cover the whole prime your face type of thing, because I feel like if you're watching this, then you should probably already know that. But we are going to go ahead and prime our face. The primer that I'm using is the e.l.f. PowerGrip Primer. We're going to go ahead and press that into our skin. And so what I'm gonna do, while I allow for the primer to like penetrate my skin and do its thing, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes. I'm gonna use the Pret-a-Porter. These are ones that I've already used before, but these are the Kiss Lash Masterpiece Pret-a-Porter lashes. I like them because, I don't know, they just give like just enough They're very like soft. I call them soft lashes. I would call them definitely soft lashes. Okay, just kidding. I don't know why I can't reuse the lashes that I'm trying to use. I need a tax write-off for the amount of lashes I buy each year, but we're going to go ahead and use a different set of lashes. I'm going to use the Kiss. They're still going to be Kiss because it's just something about Kiss that's just chef's kiss to me, but we're going to use the avant-garde lashes. These are a new pair, and for some reason to me, like, the glue just, I already know the reason, because I don't properly wash my lashes, y'all. But the glue glides a lot better on a new pair of lashes for me. So we're gonna use these avant-garde lashes, which are, to me, are still like they still make a statement, but they're still soft. I have my lashes on, I have my primer set. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. I wanna use one that is very like skin-like, because it's the summertime. If you're going to a special event, you definitely wanna do one that is long lasting. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna go with this. And I have a couple of those that I would choose right now in this season, but I don't know, there's just something about Face Beauty foundation that just does it for me. And so we're gonna go ahead and go in with that. I did have to attend a track meet for my son, and that no matter the amount of sunscreen, child, it just did something to my complexion. So I'm gonna be going in with these two here, because I just feel like this gives a very, very beautiful, natural, soft glam finish. So I'm gonna be going, and with the soft glam, I feel like the lighter the application of the foundation, the better. So I'm really not going to use a lot. And this has like a buildable, I believe it's a medium, not full coverage application. That's one of the reasons why I didn't go with the other foundation that I had in mind, because that one specifically is full coverage, and maybe I should have used that one because this right here is like special eventish, you know, and it does give like full coverage, but this makes for like a natural finish. I love this. It has skincare ingredients. I can use it. I can see the skincare ingredients doing its thing. And so we're gonna go ahead and pat the foundation into my skin. We're gonna go ahead and blend this foundation. And what I did go ahead and do is I added just a little bit of that other foundation that I am thinking of. That foundation is the KVD Good Apple Serum Foundation. That is the foundation that I love to use for like weddings. And so now that we're applying concealer, you want to go, since it's a soft glam, you don't want to brighten too much. You want to just go like a smidge or two, like maybe 1 or 2 shades lighter with your complexion. And so you want to do one as close as possible to your skin tone. But this is a special event. This is a glam for a special event. So I am going to go ahead and mix the two. I'm going to go in with this Hourglass concealer in the color Umber. And I might have to reapply this lash right here. I don't know what it is always about this lash. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to, add it. You know what? I'm just gonna take off my lashes and I'm gonna add them last. They're not cooperating today. So let me go ahead and do this concealer first. And because I wanted to, I'm going for like a soft look. I'm gonna go in with 2 colors. I wish I had 2 colors of this hourglass right here, but the next best thing to me, in my opinion, is this House Labs. This is in the color of 44 medium deep neutral, and so I'm just going to add that color here because I don't want it to be like just too bright. And then I'm gonna use this to sculpt my brow here because I don't want to end up with a halo brow, which sometimes when I'm being lazy, I end up with a halo brow. Let's just use another dot because I learned my lesson with this, child. I don't know why I just be missing the top to all of my things, but I'm gonna set my face. With this is the new e.l.f. PowerGrip setting spray. And you know what? I'm even gonna use this Urban Decay makeup setting spray. Ooh, I forgot how powerful. I forgot how powerful that thing is, so let me go ahead while I let this dry down just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and try again with these lashes and put these lashes back on. I'm not always like the type of girl that likes to wait to the very end. I typically don't wait to the very end to apply my lashes, but we're gonna go ahead and give this another try. I don't know what happened. And while I'm allowing for that to set, you know what I usually go ahead and do? And then a soft makeup look is also about like a soft contour. Everything is soft. And so I'm gonna use this Say bronzer to go ahead and contour. What I am also gonna do is go ahead and use this LYS, my LYS contour stick, and I'm gonna try to be as light as possible. Sometimes what helps is to, especially with this one because it is so creamy and so dark, is once you do this right here, you kind of put it on your wrist so you can diffuse it a little bit. So then that way you don't get like that muddy of an application. And now I'm getting just a more pronounced contour. This is an event. If this was every day, I would say that this is for like a special event if you wanted to go soft glam. But if this was for every day, absolutely, let's go ahead and use the Say Beauty, because I absolutely love that one. It has such a natural finish, and I didn't even really use a whole lot of the LYS, but either or to me, in my opinion, is fine. Child, don't ask me why I'm doing too much today and I used both, okay? But for my nose, I don't want it to be so heavy. For my nose, we're gonna do the Say on the nose because that has like more of a natural, it's not that far from my skin tone, and I feel like it's more natural than the LYS. So let's go ahead and blend, child. We're gonna blend this. As soon as I find my brush, we're gonna go ahead and blend, because I probably allowed this to sit for too long. And if you accidentally have it sit too long, I'll just go ahead and reapply some setting spray. And then to blend where the contour and the highlighter is, what I'm gonna do is go in with a little bit of the foundation, just so you're able to avoid those harsh lines. I'm gonna actually put it on my wrist right here, and I'm gonna go in with a brush and then just tap lightly where the contour, the contour line and the concealer line meets. And I know I put these lashes over here, and I hope they didn't dry out, but we're gonna try to like hurry up and apply it before I allow before the concealer sits like just way too long under my eyes and I end up with some creasing, child. Concealer from like not creasing a whole lot is to go underneath my eyes with a pressed powder first. The one I am using is by Black Radiance, very affordable. You can get this from like Walgreens, CVS, Target, Walmart. What I like to do is to use 2 setting powders now. And so what I like to do first is go in with Hazelnut by Fenty Beauty. I'm gonna tap that excess powder onto my wrist. So pretty much like just the same vibe as I went in with my concealer. And what I'm also trying to do is to tie in the whole look of my just eyeshadow, just trying to color coordinate as best as possible. Ooh, child. Still try to get that a little in here, but then also go in with this darker color. This is a deep dark. This is the one size setting powder, and it's actually in dark deep, not a deep dark. Tap the excess off on my wrist, and we're gonna go in. And I'm gonna use this to pretty much set the places where I put my concealer. And this is, to me, in my opinion, evidence that you just ultimately got to trust the process. Because honestly, at a certain point, child, I wasn't sure how this was gonna turn out. Now, I know you don't see where I have like a whole lot sitting here, but I have some. And while I allow this to sit here, I'm just gonna go in with my bronzer, like a powdered bronzer. Go in here at the bridge of my nose and like make sure this is a little bit more pronounced. I'm also gonna use a big fluffy brush to go over everywhere I may have placed my contour stick. And that's gonna add like dimension into just the overall complexion product, which still keeps it natural. I know it feels like you're doing like a whole lot, but for the most part it still keeps it natural because your skin isn't just like one complexion. Like, you have dimension in your natural skin as well. I'm also gonna jump into this Jaclyn Hill. This is like a pressed bronzer, which, child, I'm gonna miss Jaclyn Hill bronzers, and I'm happy I bought a couple when I did. But I feel like this gives like such a natural finish. I'm gonna go in. We're gonna go in with pressed powder everywhere that I set my foundation. I'm gonna use this NARS pressed powder here. I don't remember the name, and the name is also no longer on the thing, child. But it is by NARS. I think it was released like a couple of years ago, maybe like 2 or 3, and I really, really like it. I still have it. It does what it's supposed to do. I should have probably been used my, let me see, what am I thinking of? My blush by now. However, I am using a powder blush and I really don't care about that right now. I think I want to use a combination of 2. Nope, I've been really obsessed with this blush right here. I'm gonna bring it up right here. Okay, and then something that I've been loving to do, like my finishing touches, have been just using this MAC. I don't know what type of powder it is anymore because, child, the name is gone. But I use this any place that like needs a little like touch up or blending. And so on the cheeks, like I know it's pink, but in my opinion, it's just like a flush of pink. Like it's not too pink. And if you wanted to, you can go in with like a mauve as well, just to give it a bit of a flush. And what would have been perfect to give it like that flush is the Dior, the pink Dior that I've been using like crazy recently. I've just recently fallen in love with that. But now we're gonna go into the neutral lips, child. And if I ever wanted to like just tone this down, I can always just go back over it with just like a little powder. And you know what? What I'm gonna do is set this up because this is going to be a summer wedding. This is gonna be an event wedding. You know what? We're just gonna hit it off with the one size. And if you want to add just a little bit more just skin back in, you can, let's do this Morphe Continuous Mist. So we can just add a bit more hydration into the skin, because I feel like just all of the powders that I've used to like cover up this, blend this, kind of took away from that. So I have the setting spray back in there. And you see how it's just giving it just a smidge bit more skin. Because I use like a pink blush, I want like a pinky nude on my lips. And Lancome honestly makes like some of the best nudes. This is one that I got in PR. This color is Self-Reveling, I think. Let's go ahead and use this. I'm gonna be using this for the first time, and if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna use another one. But look at how pretty that looks. She's like a pinky nude, definitely a pinky nude. And I feel like deep skin girls, we can do a pinky nude. And this right here is very much so buildable. And now let's go ahead and finish off this lip combo and pretty much incorporate what I've been doing lately. Something that I've been loving to do lately is to go over like where I put the brown liner. One, I want to go over the brown liner again, okay? And we're gonna smudge it out just a little bit more. And then I like to use this Fenty Beauty and Haute Chocolat. Or you can use whatever brown gloss. Now, in addition to that, another affordable option that you can use is the Sephora. Sephora makes some of the like prettiest like lip stains or lip creams, but this is the like a pinky nude. This is in the color 73. So what I'm gonna do is I couldn't find the gloss that I was looking for to like elevate the nude that I added by Lancome. And so I'm just gonna place a little bit of that like right here on the center. And if you ever need to go back in with that brown liner, child, do that. Go back in with that liner. And then so now what I'm gonna do next is go in with this Thread Beauty Gloss It. What I could have also done was, there's like another Thread Beauty color that I always go in with, but I'm gonna, because I want to continue like that gloss look all over, I'm gonna go with that over like in the middle of my lip, because I don't want to change the color payoff of the nude that's already in there. I know it's looking glossy, but we're gonna tone that. I probably toned it down way too much. But this is the final look. I feel like this was more suitable. This look was more suitable for this video because we're heading into like what the wedding industry considers to be wedding season. It's graduation season. I feel like this is more suitable for, and with it being wedding season, it's anniversary season. So for your anniversary celebrations, dinners, weddings, graduation, I feel like this is a suitable soft glam look for those types of events, especially if you are a wedding guest. This is one that I've been doing a lot lately that I've just been loving. So I'm happy that I switched it up and I went with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam Makeup Palette, the OG. And this has like a bit of like a soft shimmer. You have the natural skin, you have the flush on the cheeks, and you have like the neutral lips. And this is like a soft pink to coordinate with the pink that I have on my cheeks. But that is it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on this look. So I know this was probably a little janky, a little all over the place, but I promise these tutorials will get better, honey. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It does help for this video to become a little bit more discoverable out here in these YouTube streets. And as I always like to say, if we vibe, don't forget to hit that button and subscribe. Join the tribe, join the community, and make sure that you never miss a beat. And until the next video, peace.